Hello. It's a very short surprise Sunday stream. I am on the iSV hardcore server once again, and today we're going to finish that. I hope I have enough stone to finish that. I would like to get it completely finished and AFKable because IX3 and I need gunpowder for rockets and we need bones, and I'm hoping this is enough stone to do it. And then, if there's time, since this is going to be a shorter stream, about an hour, I'm going to connect up storage and kill area from it to the kill area of the iron farm, and then send everything in towards the storage room. It probably won't all be done today, but the goal is to at least have items flowing this direction. I do need to figure out how I am going to kill the mobs because I'd like to avoid redstone droppers or anything to collect the drops. I'd like them to fall down and I'd ideally die and then just get the drops to fall into water. But we'll have to see how that's going to work. For now, I just need to place a bunch of blocks, and hopefully this goes pretty quickly. And I see rain. As long as it doesn't storm, that's fine. I mentioned in my stream yesterday that I would usually do tinted glass for this, but we don't have a good source of tinted glass on this server. At least I don't have a good source for crystals. There's probably a geode somewhere in this area. I've yet to find it though. So eventually, if this goes on, maybe I'll switch this out, but most likely it's just going to stay stone. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional. That's pretty much how I view all Minecraft. I like nice builds and everything, but there's a lot of times that the utility of something makes more sense than making it look nice. And usually with like a solo world, something like this would be in a ocean, kind of like how this is, but it wouldn't actually be near my base, so it wouldn't be seen, so it really wouldn't matter what it looks like. But when stuff's near my base, I actually really like to have it look decent. In the solar world I was playing, I have one of these. No, I had one of these. I ended up tearing it down. And it had a bunch of tinted glass, looked nice. I just ended up not needing it, and then I stopped playing on that world. So this one, it's not going to look nice because this is an event server that's going to last 2 months. And I'd rather spend the time making an actual base look nice. Which IX3 and I are going to have to do something about all this mycelium, because I'm not a fan of it. I like the Mushroom Island because nothing can spawn, but the color is just not great. I still need Swift Sneak. I was mentioning yesterday on stream that I think the ideal way of doing something like this, if you don't have tinted glass, would be gravel or sand. Because you can just drop it from the top to the bottom. You don't have to do all this. And you can do it like when you clear out a ocean monument with sand and redstone, to have the redstone automatically place it. You can just stand there and constantly place one block and it'll just push it over. I think that would be an ideal way of doing this, at least early game if you want to do one. It definitely would have been faster than having to craft up all these bricks. But I don't have a good source of gravel unless I go dig it. If I had a piglin bartering farm, yeah, that would be perfect. And speaking of piglin bartering farms, actually I guess technically gold farms, I haven't looked and see if they need a piglin bartering one. The iSV Season 8 is going to start, I think, September, and they're currently doing sign-ups for farms. I've signed up for the community gold farm, the manual one, to build it. So if I get a chance to, maybe today, if I can, this afternoon, not, was there even a storm? I guess there was a storm somewhere. But if I get a chance to this afternoon, or maybe it'll be my stream tomorrow, I'm going to be designing the gold farm and its storage. So that might be tomorrow's stream. I just have to get a creative world set up. IX3 and I have a creative server, but I might set up a local game just so I don't have to worry about figuring it out on the server. But if that's the case, we'll be doing a creative stream with building the gold farm. And I don't know whose gold farm it will be, but the big thing I am concerned about is storage. Because the storage on the Season 7 server is okay, it works, but I feel like it could be better, because there's some words. It's still a little early for me, I haven't had coffee. Well, I have coffee, I haven't finished it. Missed that one. The storage is fine, it works, the whole collection system works fine. It's just, when you fill up the chest with gold nuggets, and you try to pull them out to craft into ingots so that you can continue AFKing or whatever, or if you're done, you just want to get everything crafted up, I like to be able to reach back behind the chest and reach the hoppers, so I can pull out the nuggets that are there instead of waiting for them to filter into the double chest. So on the current one, there's some signs that can get in the way, and it's also built up so that you can't really do it. I end up making a gold block, putting it against the sign on the chest so it sticks out one, hopping up with my elytra on, getting under it, and then basically scooting forward and reaching back to get it. Because when the farm is in auto kill mode, stuff comes in and you don't want to, well, I don't want to. I like to sit there, get my stuff real quick, get out of there, and not have a bunch of gold pile up. Because as gold piles up, I'll want to collect it as well, make it into bricks and or into ingots. So I want to make the storage a little better, a little more convenient for those people who might AFK a lot and who need a lot of gold. And I think I want to provide a way of flushing the mob heads and the rotten flesh. Or maybe not a way of flushing the rotten flesh, but a way of like outputting it into shulkers, so people can just hook up shulkers and get it if they want to trade with clerics or something. And I want more storage in general, because the rotten flesh, rotten flesh is good for trading with clerics, and it's good for trading all season long because they give redstone. And I don't like really converting clerics. I mean, you can, but what's the point of one flesh per emerald? Because that's just going to take you a lot longer to go through the flesh. and flesh is cheap and easy to get. So I want to figure out like a way of loading shulker boxes of flesh. And it might just be the user provides shulker boxes, flips a lever, and it starts loading into them. But that's all stuff I have to figure out. And I am going to make it look nice. I just want to make it look nice with early game bricks. And then if I can do the bartering farm, that would be great, because I love doing bartering farms. And I'm out of bricks. Okay. I love doing the bartering farms because I like using the powdered snow and slime block pusher method. And I can get it so that we can have 24 piglins just actually bartering like crazy. And the only thing we have to do with that is get Curse of Binding leather boots on them. So IX3 and I did that 3 times on the iSV Season 7 server. 2 for the community bartering farms to fix them, and once on my personal bartering farm. And it's just, these farms are great, and I want to, well, I guess it's a bartering hall really. I want to make a nice one that is fast and also provides a way of auto-loading shulker boxes. Because not everyone's going to have shulker boxes to begin with, so double chests are obviously going to be needed. But I want to provide a way that as the season progresses, people can go, okay, I need a lot of gravel. Let me put a shulker box in, and it'll just, you know, they can drop 5 shulker boxes in, barter for a half hour, however long it takes for them to do their gold, and collect all their shulkers. It saves them that time from having to move it back and forth. So I just have ideas, and I want to make them look nice, and I want to make them work great. And I know we need a bartering farm early because of things we're going to need for the Nether hub. This is going to take just a little bit more stone, I think, because it's only about 4 more rows. 21, 21, 42, so 84 per row. No. 21, 21, 19, okay, 80 per row. And how many rows do I have left? 2 and a little bit. So 128, 150, a little more, just to be safe. So I don't want to have to come back to do this. And the drop tube is probably going to be glass. How's this looking? That should be good. And I'm going to need to make a couple stairs for the drop tube. Alright, let's do it this way. I just got to make sure I don't miss anything. This is another benefit of if I'd done gravel or sand. Gravel would probably look better than sand. Concrete powder would be great, because then you could turn it into a solid block, but you could still drop it from the top. But if I did that instead of the blocks, I wouldn't have to worry about this whole 2-block area. Right. do have music playing. I don't know if it's what it sounds like, if you can hear it very well. I'm hoping I've gotten my audio issues figured out. The music is reasonably quiet in my ear, so depending on what you're listening on, you may or may not hear it at all. And I was told after my stream yesterday that the music was a little loud and the game sounds were a little loud. So I did adjust both of them. Okay, wait, no, I need to go in here. Okay, I don't have any torches, so we'll do full bright. Oh boy. You I don't want. I already put the stairs in. Let's do this. Drop through here. Okay. Got the dark. Let's go over here and sleep real quick. As soon as the last pixel of the sun hits that. Wait, what? Oh, someone else slept. I'm like, I know when that pixel is touching the horizon that it's time to sleep. And if I do not do the creative stream tomorrow, I'll be dealing with some of the farms around here because they need to be dealt with. This is just not producing very much, and that's producing a decent amount, but it's manual. IX3 said something about doing a, I think, Il Mango's farm, which is great. I think we need to flatten this island a little bit so it's at least consistent. But I also want to do the carrots and potato farms so that they are flushable farms. I want to do something about the bamboo. Cocoa beans we don't really need to worry about. IX3 wants to do a tree farm, which is why we did that, so we can get bones. And then the sheep farm is, or I guess technically wool farm is completely full, just about completely full. So I have to put these back in after I figure out storage. We don't have a shepherd though, so we can't really trade that. We can only sell it at the shopping district. And because this is a hardcore server with limited lives, and as you can see right now, only 5 people on, there's just not a need for a ton of wool at the moment. Now, that might change at the end of the first month when they give people who have died, or basically top everyone off to 3 lives, so you can keep playing, because they're using this as a way to test different things for next season on the SMP. Like, we have a Discord integration where people can chat in Discord and will pop up in game chat and vice versa. So if you're not online, you can still ask someone to do something in game for you, or if you're in game and you're looking for something, like say someone needed black wool, if they're planning on getting on to do something and they're doing like a creative build and they go, oh, I need 10 stacks of black wool, they can ask if someone has it from Discord without having to log in. And it gives them an idea whether they need to actually figure out wool, change the block, or what. So that's really cool. And then there's a claim system, which IX3 and I are not using, that has claimed, ironically, several lives. So we don't have it on so people can freely come through our portal. Because what happens is, if you have it so people can't visit, they can still come through your portal. They just get stuck in the portal and start suffocating, and they have no way of walking forward and back in or anything to actually get back to the nether. Let me, actually, do I have sand? A little bit of sand. I got 4 pieces. I was just filling in corners of my AFK spot. What I'm going to do is, hopefully, fly up here. Oops. Yeah, that's going to be a problem with rockets. That's not the right spot either. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Oh, I drowned. These guys are why I like having smite on my swords. That would have been perfect if I'd actually landed it. So, I need an empty hand. Alright, let's just do it this way. Up and in. And I will... Okay, so this... Whoa! Okay, nope, 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 nope. Where is he? Tell me he... Oh, he did not. I'm going to stop and get some more rockets. Because if I can get a trident, that will make my day. Because I love Riptide. Was there another guy with a trident? No. So it must have just been him hitting me. Yeah, it must have just been him hitting me after the trident guy died. Is my iron farm running? Let's see. As soon as this wool runs out, it should yank up the... Should yank that up, should generate a golem. This is why IX3 and I do this with the glass, because with the Impulse SV Iron Farm Village Breeder combo, which this is based off of, can you put a block in front of zombie to force breaking the eye? But yeah, Impulse's one is great in that it works good for a breeder and all because they will eventually break eye contact. But if you're not using it as a breeder, they seem to never break eye contact. They sit on the center bed and they just stare at the zombie. So what IX3 and I do is we make the beds one level, and then we put in a etho hopper clock that controls putting a block in front of their face every so often. So glass block works great. But it's about every 40 seconds or so, it will actually go up and down. And that's enough that this will just run constantly without any issue. Right, let me try doing glass now. Hopefully... Okay, there's a regular fish. Oh, my Fulbright wasn't on. Okay. So I can do this. And actually, this would be a great use of sand too. That's one thing I have noticed about servers and iron farms. They usually work great for some people, and then other people have issues, and I just don't know. I mean, it could be something with the design, it could just be something with the server. But I have built this style on 3 servers now, and in countless, well, not countless, several solar worlds, and even with a quad one of these in a solar world, it still doesn't always time out that you get a golem every time. Usually you do, but every once in a while one won't generate one in the time period, just depending on when they generate the last one. And sometimes you can get 2 of them generating within the time limit if, say, one of them like if a golem spawns like the second the block goes up, then it might spawn another one before it comes down, or the next time it will spawn one immediately and then spawn another one before it comes down. So it's just, iron farms are weird, and depending on which one you're using depends on a lot of things. But that's the case with most farms on servers. You run into issues with things that should just work. They always usually work, and then they don't. So, oh, I missed a piece. So I just have to get this tube built. And then I can start digging. Once I get that built up to there. The good news is I can just walk around now. And what I might need to do, first I need to get them out of my offhand. But what I might need to do is just get this tube built and then start figuring out running everything over there, just because I'm going to need sand to get rid of the water, or gravel. So I might not be able to actually get the kill area of this done, because I'm only streaming for about another half hour. But if I can get the tube done, and everything's set up to where it can go towards storage, then while I'm doing other stuff today, I can take my time and get sand to fill this in. And then I can AFK later. I'm hoping I have enough glass. So I do not want to have to switch this halfway up. I could just go get more glass from villagers too. Oh, okay. No, I have plenty of glass. That's good. And I'll have plenty left over, so IX3 can use it for stuff. And give me 1 second to see something. Okay. Sorry, my phone was doing a bunch of notifications and I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important. It was just Twitter or... yeah, I'm not referring it to the new name. It's Twitter. My app updated and I still have the bird icon because apparently they did something wrong, or they did something weird with their icons. They didn't just make it so it would switch. And I'm okay with that because I like my bird icon. I really need to get Aqua Affinity. Let's get this out. And we'll put glass here. There. And there. But now it's on stone. It's got a flat bottom area. And I need to go see what level the iron farm is at. Okay, the iron farm water is at this level, which I am looking at 55. So I want to get rid of those and have the water kind of funnel into one stream. So I'll probably have to make that bigger so I can get the water to funnel one way, or I might need to have it funnel to one corner so it can go to one stream. But that's fine. So 55. So this is actually way too far down. So 55 is right there. Come on, break. Okay. I hate glass. Can I do it this way? Is it? Okay, that's weird. Let me see. This is target block 50, so I gotta go 5 more. Okay, why is this doing this? Is it really because I don't have Aqua Affinity? This is weird. I don't think I've ever had glass take this long. I know it takes a bit compared to anything else, but still, I feel like I'm trying to break obsidian. Target block is 55. Actually, let me do this. And then we'll pop down here again. Target block is 55. So this should go straight over. As long as I break through the back of here at 55. Swim mode, please. Can I get in the swim mode, please? Okay, so 55 is the bottom. That's good. That's a pufferfish. I don't want anything to do with that. Okay, so theory, I don't need. I'm not going to worry about that. In theory, I just need a tube. Goes to there. And of course, now I'm in swim mode. Just get this lined up. I need air. So now I just need to get water out of there, get this water substrate, get this adjusted so it runs to one side or somehow in the middle. How do I want to do this? In theory, my best bet would be a dropper, but alright, maybe a dropper here and then do something over here. Let me give myself an entrance. Let me go sleep. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone needs night. So now I don't have to worry about phantoms. Actually, let me get redstone stuff. I need a dropper, which I'll do that on. To have a spot for redstone. This is another reason we need to do the storage room. It's done. It's just I don't have everything moved. So it's kind of a guess where stuff is at the moment. There's redstone. I can go get some I had stone bricks here the whole time. Dropper doesn't do that. I don't want to do this. I guess the best way is to actually put a clock on it and not do the piston and observer. So I need one of those. I need to make a comparator. So let me put this away before I lose it. What am I missing for a comparator? Redstone torches. I have sticks. Alright, let's do... Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, comparator, repeater, redstone dust. I got blocks. So I just need to fly for one. I need cobble. Let's put that. And a dropper. Then I can put this glass away. And I need to make hoppers. Which I think I have chests in the chest. No, but I have wood and iron here. So we'll pop down here. Chest. Made chest at 14, and I get 9 hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do 2 extra just in case. Okay, and actually let me get a stack of glass so I can build one. And go over here. So this is the level it goes in at. So 55. So I need to break this. And then I actually need to break this and put it one level lower. And then, wait. Nope, I was wrong. I was right the first time. Because what I need to do is put a block roughly there. That. I need to breathe. It's always an important thing, especially in a hardcore world. Alright. So then I need to go over here and build the clock. So if I go down here, I need to read off let me do this. Proper. that there. And I need to go up and breathe. Figure out how I'm doing this. Because it obviously needs to be protected so the redstone doesn't wash away. And it's comparator off of that, block above it. So block. It's like that. Let's see. Comparator to there. Okay. That's going to be a problem with this. Because redstone needs to go right next to it. I could do that here, though. Have it come this way. So it's repeater, that. Go breathe again. This could prove to be dangerous. Okay, so comparator here. Okay. And then I need a repeater where I'm sitting basically. And this is going to wash away as soon as I try to escape, but that's fine if I can figure out. Stick it like that for now, just to be sure. Okay, so and then I need dust on top of the block here, down, up. Okay. Yeah, wash that all away. That's fine. That, and then it needs to be. Can't do it with that. I have to do it with glass. Pick that stuff up before I lose it. Then, so it's blocked there. Redstone dust on top. Could you at least give me the fishing rod? You did not. Okay. So, that needs to go there. Redstone dust. Redstone dust, dust. I think that solves my issue if I can get the best way of doing this. Okay. Okay, so this would have been easier with the yeah, this would have been easier if I'd done the method where I did a yes, I'm aware that's a problem. Where's it coming in from? Where is that water flowing from? No. It's coming down. That? Okay. And then if I do... Okay, there we go. So, repeater here, comparator, that, and if I kick in rotten flesh, okay. So now I just need to block that off. Break this. Alright, now I just need to get rid of the water there. This should be far enough fall that they don't need the campfires, but I'll still put them in. I'll get soul campfires. And then it's just a matter of getting the water stream here done, which I can just hopefully get some aqua affinity, and then I can put in pressure plates. Actually, I'll probably have to go through and do that. Yeah, I'll probably have to go through with sand or something, and then come back, put the pressure plates down, put the water down. But at least this is to the point where if stuff were to be able to fall there, it could be sent along. So let me drop the sand I have. And I wish, don't need that there. Wish someone had tackled an ocean monument to get sponges. But I don't think anyone has. Okay, so I need more. Let me drop that off. Drop that. And then I am going to go to the mining world and get some sand. And I'm going to stream until 11 a.m. my time, which means we got about 7 minutes. So maybe we can get the sand dealt with. Let's see. Here's sand. Alright, 2 stacks of sand. That's more than enough. And then we'll fill this in. all I need to do. Alright, and then I just need to get out of here without dying. Get this. And then I just need to get the... So I have ender pearls. Do I have soul sand? Square, that's 6. Is it soul sand I need, or is it soul soil? I need logs, I know that. Maybe. Sticks, soul sand, or soil. Okay, so sticks are my issue at the moment. 5. Alright, so yeah, I need some more soul soil or soul sand. But it does not look like I have that, so I have to go dig some. But I'm not going to make you watch me do that. I'm going to go do it myself. I'll get that finished up, hooked up to storage, hopefully. And then tomorrow we will either be streaming at, well, we'll be streaming at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. BST. And we'll be doing either the creative stuff that I mentioned, or we'll be doing more stuff around here like farms and the storage. But for now, I'm going to end stream and send you over to Impulse SV, since this is Impulse's hardcore event server. He's doing Hermitcraft stuff and TCG stuff, so go say hi to Impulse, let him know I sent you, and have a good rest of your Sunday. And we'll start the raid now. And raid.